Hello. How are you? Welcome to Beamus Crafty Corner. I am better known as Els, and today we're going to be doing some mixed media. We're just waiting for everybody to show up, and we'll get started on that. Uh, in the interim, if you would like to grab a list, let me go over here and get the link for you. Do. All right. So anybody who has the link, you can go over to my Google Drive and pick up a list of all of the prompts that we use. So if you'd like to play by yourself, or that always sounds so bad. If you'd like to play on your own, you can get the list and you can play on your own as well. So we're just gonna, hang out for a little bit, wait for everybody to show up. And then we'll get started. What a day. Mm. Okay. Let me grab some sugar because I won't eat in a bit. We're supposed to eat every so many hours, and I just haven't been doing it. Let me get us one of these. Oh. Okay. We got that. Go up here. Go there. Sorry, I'm taking a minute, guys. Oh. Okay. Well, hello, Miss Arlene. Hello, Marie. How are you? Hi, Jassy. Hi, Sherry. 3 days? That is so good for you. Damn. I went in today to get my prescriptions refilled. We'll talk about that in a second. But the nurse practitioner was so proud of me. She walked in, she took my blood pressure. It was exactly 120/60. And she's just like, "Can you take blood pressure medication?" Well, yeah. Let's see. All right, so let's see. What do we have? stuff. Okay, this one, that one. Sorry, I'm trying to close windows here, guys. Okay. Because my internet is running a little slow. Well, my computer's running a little slow, so I'm just trying to close a couple of windows, close a couple of windows real quick, and then we can move on. Uh, okay, let's do this. Okay, all closed. Well, it's closing right now. There we go. Closed. Holy crap and nolly, it closed. All right. My apologies. Oh, your fever finally broke. That's good. Hello, Michelle. See, if your fever broke, you're on your way to being better. Oh, God. Christine, hello. I'm going to fill my soda. Okay. Okay, we got about a minute and a half. Okay. So I get up this morning. I have a doctor's appointment. We all know this. I'm going to go see the nurse practitioner. Why? Because my doctor has retired and did not do what he said he was doing. And so having worked in insurance for so many years, I take sertraline. It's like Zoloft. And because I used to get to work and like I'd pull into the driveway and just tears would just start falling out of my eyes for no apparent reason. Because working in insurance it's the job is not bad. I love helping people, but the company that I worked for and the subcontractor that I worked for that company did not make me feel good about myself in any way. They screw people 12 ways from Sunday, left, right, and down the middle, and you're just supposed to suck it up, buttercup. And I can't do that. So, I went and talked to my doctor, and he was like, that's anxiety. And so he put me on Zoloft, which I have been on for a while. And then I went off of it for a while, no problems. And then there was a period of time when somebody was, in my life. And we started calling it my don't kill so-and-so pills. If you know, you know. And so I've been on them now for about 8 years, back on them for about 8 years. And I was starting to feel normal again, Well, my doctor retires and tells me he's giving me a 12-month supply. Yeah. He gave me a 4-month because he left in August, September, October, November, and December is when I ran out, the end of December. So he gave me a 4-month supply of them, and that wasn't good. So I went to the doctor today to see the nurse practitioner to get her to refill my prescriptions. And she refilled them for 2 months because I have an appointment to see a new doctor coming up. And she asked me a bunch of questions. I've seen her before. Her name's Arlene, by the way. You got your package? Good. And you have another one coming. I forgot to put the quarterly packages in the regular shipments like I usually do, to save the postage. So I'm shipping them. Yeah. So, so she refills my prescriptions. I have an appointment in February. So she gave me for January, she gave me for February. She figured that way, because my appointment's like mid-February, I think. The second or third, I don't know, it's like the first week of February or something like that. But she wanted to make sure that I wasn't in this situation again, because after answering all of her questions, yes, I'm in antidepressant withdrawal, which means I'm getting dizzy spells and I'm getting nauseous and I'm getting these like little brain zaps. And so she decided, because you just don't quit taking something like that. You have to taper off. And he didn't taper me off. He just knocked me down. So I know she might put some glitter in my meds. So she writes me the prescription, not a problem. She asks me why I'm walking with my cane. I told her because, December 28th, I decided to play with my 13-year-old grandson for his birthday. 14, he's now 14. And so she she gave me my Flexeril for a muscle relaxer for my back, and she refilled basically my sertraline and my blood pressure medication, and this other stuff. It's basically it's like an 800 Motrin, but in a smaller pill. Arlene, ain't touching that, man. No. So, so I go to the pharmacist expecting that, I'm going to wait about 15, 20 minutes for them to fill my prescription because it's already taken me, half an hour to check out of the doctor's, get to my car, get in my car, drive to my pharmacy. And I get to my pharmacy and the girl comes, she goes, "Can I help you?" So I go up to the counter and she immediately dials the phone and starts talking to somebody. And I'm standing there Finally, she goes, and your date of birth? So I give her my date of birth. And she looks in the computer and she goes, well, we don't have anything. I said, well, the doctor just sent it over. She goes, well, we don't have anything. So I give her the slip, the paperwork that the doctor gives you. She goes, oh, let me see. So she looks in the computer and she goes, oh, yes, we'll have this one for you in about 20 minutes. And I said, okay, but what about the other ones? The one she was going to give me is basically the 800 Motrin. She'll have it in like 20 minutes. And I was like, okay, what about the other ones? Oh, well, we sent those to be filled at our fulfillment center, which is in Phoenix. So she goes, so we're going to have those in probably Tuesday. We'll get them around noon and we'll have them available before, like right around 4 o'clock. I said, you know what? Those are necessary medications. If a doctor prescribes a muscle relaxer, you probably need that. If you're on some kind of anti-anxiety medication, you probably need that too. And the other one is for my blood pressure, which was beautiful today, but still went up as soon as I got to the pharmacy. I said, so now let me explain. Either you're going to fill them here, or your pharmacist is going to give me enough medication for me to make it to that day at no cost to me. Because I'm not paying for your bullshit. And this is not the first time they've done this. The lady standing next to me was having an absolute meltdown because she had to leave her husband at home because they called and said that her medications were ready and she had to come pick them up. So she came to pick up her medications. Well, her husband has Alzheimer's and she doesn't like to leave him home alone. So basically she put in a movie that she knew he would fixate on and ran to the pharmacy because they said it was ready. And she gets there to find out that it's not ready and it won't be there until they only have so many pills for her. She has to pick up the rest of the prescription on Monday. Of course, they're sparkly everywhere. So I came home. I have used Walgreens for years without ever having a problem. Years. 4 or 5 different pharmacies throughout Vegas for over 20 years now. And I've never had a freaking issue until we got to this pharmacy. This pharmacy, Succo. El Succio. So we're going to try, there's another pharmacy, actually closer. It's not that far. It's across the street. But we're going to try that one. I think it's CVS. And we're going to try that one and see if they take our insurance. If they do, we're going to transfer all of our prescriptions. It's the only thing we've got at this point, I could go to Smith's or Walmart, but I've gone to Walmart in the past, and they substitute medications. And I haven't tried Smith's. You say CVS is just the same? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is anymore. And like I said, I've always had a great relationship with the pharmacists at Walgreens. Just this particular Walgreens gives me so much crap. And I'm like, oh, come on, people. Get your crap together. I need my medication, and I need it, in a timely friggin' manner. And I'm just saying, when somebody prescribes something like a muscle relaxer or pain medication, you need that medication, not you can have it in 3-4 days. No, it's not the one on Lake Mead and Buffalo. It's the one on Cheyenne and Durango and Rampart. Where Durango turns into Rampart there at Cheyenne. It's that one. And it sucks balls. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I've tried to get them to put it on automatic so that when my pills run out, we go in to pick them up. And here's the thing. I've gone in before. If it's more than 5 business days before the end of your prescription runs out, they will not refill it for you. And if if it's more than that, they won't. So it has to be the last 5 business days. So I usually wait until like I got 3 days worth of pills left. And then we go to the pharmacy to pick it up thinking it's going to be there because I have an automatic refill. No, they didn't freaking refill it. And they're like, well, we can put it in, but it won't be here. And then it'll be like, a Thursday. And they'll be like, well, we can put it in, but it takes 3 business days to get it. So we won't have it here until probably Tuesday evening. It may be even Wednesday. Well, that's a freaking week later. Hi, Gypsy. So we got to figure it out because it sucks. All right. So we're going to play mixed media, guys, and we play a little bit different than everybody else does. I'm not going to go over this. I'll tell you when we get to the things, if it needs an explanation. And come on, do the thing. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. 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 Okay. So, so we do this a little bit different than most people. We use a list. If you want a copy of the list, you can get that. Yeah, that's the thing. If I leave to go on a scavenger and my pills are going to run out while I'm on the road, that's kind of the one reason why we liked Walgreens is because it's everywhere, all the way across the country. So if I run out, I can just go in there and pick up, hey guys, I need a refill, and they'll they'll fill it for me. And my insurance is nationwide, so that's not a problem. But I don't want to leave here without the pill. So now that's become like a part of packing and part of scheduling. Like, when can I leave? Well, I'm going to pick up my prescription here so I can leave, within 5 days so that I'll be back before. Yeah. It's a freaking mess. So, luckily I don't take, like pain meds. I don't take narcotics. So, those kinds of narcotics, like pain relieving narcotics. So the pharmacies are usually pretty good about not having issues with filling the prescriptions. Cause like I take blood pressure medication. I take something that keeps me from choking the life out of people. And something to relax the muscles in my back, which I only take when I'm on the road. I only take it at night before I go to bed. I don't take that one when I'm driving because I'm supposed to take it every 8 hours, but I don't. Not when I'm on the road because I don't want to run the risk that it makes me drowsy or groggy or something, So as we get to these, I will let you guys know what they are. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. This is not to rush you guys. This is for me. Because if I just start to shoot the shit with y'all, I'll be here forever talking between prompts. And then we'll be here forever, and that's no fun. But we do a random number generator, and that way it keeps me honest, and we all know that, that it is fair, as we have 50 prompts on the list. So if you would like to get a copy, there's the link there in the description for you. And I think that's everything. We'll explain them as we go if we need to. I don't think we need to, but we will explain them. Remember, Arlene keeps track of all of the prompts for us and puts them in the live announcement in the Facebook group. So if you would like to play later and you don't want to watch this all back, you could just go over there and pick up the prompts. No problem. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And the first prompt this week is 36. 36 is alcohol inks or sprays. So, you're looking for your alcohol inks. If you don't have an alcohol ink, you could always use like a distress oxide pad and spray it on a pure piece of clear plastic, put it on clear plastic, hit it with some water, and then kind of all over your page. We made some homemade inks using some, permanent markers. We're going to be doing this. We did this live, so I'm going to be doing it in a video. But in the video, I'm going to use dried out alcohol ink pens, alcohol markers, okay? But, you can do these. They're fairly simple. These ones we actually added mica powder to. That's why it looks like it's kind of like a galaxy in there. It's mica powder. So we did add mica to these, and we're going to add mica to the ones that we, make. And so because that you can make them in pretty much any color you want. There is white mica powder out there, so you could just use, like a white mica powder on any one of these. I hate this one. It looks like crap until you shake it up. Then it looks okay. I really do kind of like those, though. They're kind of neat. Okay. So, alcohol inks or sprays. If you don't have a spray and you just have some alcohol ink, like an alcohol ink marker or something like that, you can certainly use that. It's up to you, whatever you want to use. Okay, so you got 5 minutes. Off you go. We use the green. It's not very green, but what the hell. It's more like yellow. And I have brand new stencils. We're going to play with these too. Why not, right? Because it's going to say within 2 prompts, it's going to say use a stencil. I just got them because I felt they're very 60s, very George Jetson, really. Kind of George Jetson-like. I'm going to cheat. You got about 3.5 minutes left, guys. About 3.5 minutes. Take your time. This is low-tack tape. I could just use, Post-it note. But I don't know what I did with my Post-it notes, guys. I really don't. I had them, and then I didn't. But I don't want to, I don't want to get this everywhere. So I'm going to use this to mask it. Which means I'm going to do this every time I spray this. Here we go. You can't put the tape on there. It's not a lid. All right, guys, just about a minute and a half left. So if you need more time, just yell at me. Let me know. I'm going to go rinse this stencil off before I put this all over the place. Cover doesn't want me to play with it anymore. Oh, Jim. Oh, oh. Ginger, ooh. All right, got that cleaned up. What a mess. What a mess, what a mess, what a mess, what a mighty big mess. Okay. All dry-ish. Put the rest of these away. Boy, that little booger did not want to close. All right, so let's see what we got. Next up. All right, number 11. That is add sprays. Okay. Add something to some spray. So if you've used Distress Oxide as your ink, you could spray it with water. But, add sprays. 5 minutes. This shouldn't take very long. I'm just going to need some shimmery glimmer spray. Once I get all that. I have these sitting in the window up here on the windowsill, and it's cold right now, and so the glitter doesn't want to come off. Whew. It smells like hairspray and alcohol around here. Careful, y'all. Remember, she was on Plague Island. She's got glitter. If anybody needs the time, you still have 4 minutes. I've done 3 layers of spray on here. Holy crap. Three minutes left.
your car keys, please.
Okay. You driving someplace?
Yes. A pharmacy that should have your shit ready. You know?
Yeah, I guess the Walgreens over on Buffalo and Lake Mead is just as bad. Sure, it was. But when I said it, she went, "Is that the one on Lake Mead?" No.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that one might be just as bad.
Yeah.
Which honestly could mean it's just the district, the area manager.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Now, the employees suck. That's the ones that are facing you and controlling and doing what they're doing. So honestly, it's they that suck. The district needs to get the shit together.
Mm-hmm.
Kids requested spaghetti.
Okay.
Although she calls it something completely different.
Sketty?
No. Mischetti?
Mm-hmm.
Mischetti.
Okay.
So, but that's on meatballs and sauce are in a pan.
Mm-hmm.
I only do it 1 pound because it's just basically the two of them. I didn't figure you'd want any.
Mm-mm. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hello, everyone.
1 minute left. Take your time.
So yes, I'm gonna go get your vent.
Thank you. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
That's what I keep getting told. Yes. Yeah. Huh? No. He's not calling.
He had to let the cat out. I was enjoying this ice cream sandwich all by myself. I haven't had to fight for it or nothing. Here he's here. Hi, Harry. No, you're not getting ice cream.
in the bathroom. Our bedroom.
No, Lily came in just a few seconds ago and put her hand in and said hi. I'll assume that everybody's done with the sprays. You're not getting ice cream. Good down. People are saying hi to you, my little minions. They're in there in, what's that? Not the World of Warcraft. It's that other one that all the kids play. Roblox. They're in Roblox world. Okay. I don't see anybody. So we're going to go ahead and push the button. Number 5. I swear if this is ink, I'm going to scream. Number 5 is use music, book, or dictionary pages. So basically, you can use like sheet music. You can use book pages. You can use a dictionary page. You can use whatever you want. And you can put it on here in any way that you want. So you can use it and put it on as decoupage. You can glue it down. You can ink the living crud out of it and put it on here. However you want to do it. If you have washi tape that looks like, newsprint, you can use it. I don't care. We're easy. Maybe it's got musical notes on it. I don't know. But basically, you're supposed to use music, book, or dictionary pages. You can glue, add, or whatever with them. Okay? 5 minutes. What in the heck am I going to do here? Hello. And there they are. She bought music stickers. All right. Well, I still have some newspaper from the other day. So maybe we'll use a piece of this. I don't know. Sounds like a good idea at the time. Hey, Bug.
Just do 360s.
Probably.
No, you just went spin, spin, spin.
Well, you know, when you're chasing your tail. All right, let's get out some glue. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try it. You know what? I'm going to use dictionary pages. I don't like the way this looks. Dictionary. I keep this dictionary around just for this purpose. That's why it's missing pages, a huge amount of pages. And it's that real thin paper, and I like it. All right, so we're going to use this. Oh, okay. We are using the Dutch side of the page. You just got about 2.5 minutes left, guys. I can tell you right now, because I was slow to start, I'm going to need more time. Ooh. Come on, work your way down to the front here. We need you to get on the paper. Okay. Let's be the pain in the butt. I gotta tell you, my hands hurt, guys. I learned a very important lesson today. When you are trying to shove steel rods, 6-inch long steel pins, into a foam board, you know, all the way through, it's probably best to use a tool of some kind, because if you do it with your bare hands, it's going to hurt. Mine hurts. Hurt my hands. Take your time, glue some stuff down. Or not. It's entirely up to you. That's something to keep in mind too. You know, when you're playing mixed media, if the prompt comes up and you don't like it, or maybe you don't have it, or whatever it is, you don't have to do it. That's the beauty of mixed media. You can pick which one of the 5, you know, out of the 10, maybe you only want to do 5 prompts. Pick the 5 you want to do. I don't care. I almost never do the last 2. Not because I don't finish my projects, but because at a certain point, putting any more on there is just adding fuel to the fire. All right. Hi, Kitty. All right, y'all. Does anybody need more time? If you do, speak now or forever hold your pieces. Okay. Ow, don't, no. You know what? No, this is a brand new sweater. You are not shredding it, mister. Love you. Right. All right, I see that everybody seems to be ready. Arlene, are you ready, my love? Yes. Michelle, ready? All right, we're moving on. Number 48, watercolor or pencil. So if you have watercolors, use watercolors. If you don't have watercolors, but you have some watercolor pencils, use those. It's entirely up to you. Do what you want to do, boo. Ow! Stop it. But you get 5 minutes to do it, so get a move on. Oh. Ching. Ching. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Roll. Roll. Okay, well, we're going to do some roll. keep forgetting these are highly pigmented. All right, does anybody need more time? It's okay if you do, just yell at me. Tell me, yes, we need more time. In which case, I will give you more time. Ready, 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 ready. All right, we're going to go do the next one. Next prompt is number 3. It's a wild card. You can do whatever you want or do nothing. It is entirely up to you. Figure it out. But you get 5 minutes to do it. Hello, beautiful. How are you? You still alive, Jess? She's still here. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm making a mess of this, but I don't care. All right, guys, 2.5 minutes left. So right now in the game, we are killing, like, basically what look like giant cockroaches. They are mantises. We're killing them. Just seemed like a good idea. No, that's what they tell us to do in the game. Med check, if you got them, take them, folks. Might make Big CD a little bit more interesting. Or a little more colorful, depending upon your perspective. Yeah, we're killing alien mantises and bugs in our game. Go away, pussycat. Get scrap. Leave my pizza alone. I'm hungry and I'm having weird cravings right now. You're not getting my stuff. All right. Does anybody need more time? I see some readies in there. All right. So number 6 tonight is going to be 20. And that is add sparkle. I have sparkly, glittery stuff on here. Add sparkle. So literally you can use like a sparkle spray or, whatever you want to use. Could be glitter tape. It could be glitter. Oh. Could be some iridescent sprays. Whatever you got, use it. That stuff's heavy, guys. Stinking heavy. It ain't heavy. Oh, hell yes, it is. Oh, it's heavy. It's so heavy. Oh, where did I put that stuff? Where can it be? Where did I put that stuff? Somebody has to remind me. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Why not? Right. Okay. All right. Grab a little piece of this. Not a big piece, just a little piece, little piece, little piece. I'm just giving you a little piece. Give me a little piece of this. Okay, here we go. I just need a little piece. All right. Adding some sparkle. Okay, and a glue stick, because it helps here when doing this. I'm going to do that. And put that down. Give it a little rub and add some sparkle. Let's put this down. Add some sparkle. Over here, add some sparkle. Let's do it over here. Add some sparkle.
Hey.
Yes.
Here.
Do we have all of my drugs?
More expensive than I remember it being, but it's in the new year, you know.
It was like $35 or $50, she said.
54 some change.
Yeah, with all of them. Well, I don't usually get the flex roll unless I need it. 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Instead of sparkle.
Yeah, so you missed a spot.
I'm gonna slap you.
Just turn around.
Drugs! Thank you. Thank you for returning my drugs.
Yeah, I get there and then she's like, I got 2 ready and 3 that are being processed. I'm like, they better be done.
Right.
Just saying.
I actually told her not to fill that one.
I don't give a shit. Now we got more.
All right. Yes.
It's like adult Christmas.
I know, right? Forgot to save these.
Why?
Because we can deduct this amount from our copay. That copay we're supposed to pay throughout the year.
Yeah.
If you send these in to the pharmacy, they add this to your deductible.
Okay.
Because it's copay.
All right, enjoy.
Okay. Thank you for my drugs.
You're welcome.
Oh, really? Not a thing, huh? That's weird. Okay. Anybody got need more time? Anybody? Why am I pulling these up? I can do a staple puller right here. Stupid cat lady. Okay. Nobody needs more time. Okay, let's do this. Number 7 is going to be. Let's find out what 7 is. 7 is 15, and 15 is use stamps. Acrylic stamps, rubber stamps, postage stamps, stamps, date stamps, whatever. Use a stamp. Anything that you can imagine that is a stamp, you can use. Okay? gonna use that one. I've used that one 3 weeks in a row. Hmm. And you just stir. Hi. Hmm. Hmm. I usually keep a couple of wood blocks around just for this situation. Only, I don't think I have any right now. Pretty sure I got rid of them. It's a door. Stoof. Stoof. What do we got? What do we got? We got one. Oh, it's no. Oh, oh, oh. Can't get the damn thing out. What is this? Happy birthday. No. Not using a happy birthday stamp. Mm. Mm. Okay. All right. Some ink. And a block. Or 2 or 17. This is just mixed media. Otherwise, I'd be telling you all to, let your stamps rest. We're not doing that today. Because I need these on here and I only have 44 seconds left to do it. All right, 7 seconds. 7 seconds. Oh my God. I'm never going to get this done. Shush, nobody asked you. Close enough. Yeah, I screwed it up. Shush. All right. Does anybody besides my stupid dumb butt need more time? Oh, because I'm not putting a rubber under these. They're not printing very well. But that's okay. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Who used to say that? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Here, we'll make this work. See, it still didn't work. It's because I got raised stuff on there. All right, I gotta get these cleaned. Clean them in a second. Just put them over here for now. So I don't lose them, under the chair. It sounds like the cousin dreams are falling apart there. All right. Anybody else need time? All right. Hearing and seeing nobody. This is going to be number 8. And it is number 22. Add lines. Awesome sauce. So go ahead and add lines however you want to add lines. Let me see if I can use this just because it's on my desk. Well, it sort of works. Now, you could outline something if you want to. I've already done that. But you could outline something. You can draw lines with a pen. You can paint on some lines. This stuff is entirely up to y'all. You do you, boo. And when you're done doing you, you're done. So I watched this guy on YouTube. I think the channel is called A Micro Apartment Life. He's over in Japan, and he shows these what they call micro apartments. They make tiny houses look big. Okay. He showed one today that is 15 and a half feet long by 7.5 feet wide. That is the entire apartment. And you come in the door, and there's like a little entryway with a shoe cabinet. They all have shoe cabinets because you don't wear shoes in the house. It's rude and insulting, and it's bad omens and juju and all this other stuff. So, so the first like 3 feet or so inside the door is gone. So you're really at 12 and a half feet long. And then there's like a little door, and that goes into the toilet room because they keep their toilet and their bathing separate. So you have like a toilet room. And then just beyond that, you have the shower room. There's no kitchen sink because they have no bathroom sink because they have a kitchen sink. And just beyond the shower room, and you figure, that's like 4 feet, 3 feet, 3.5 feet for the shower. And then, 2.5 feet for the toilet. And, so you have like this little bump out on one side, and they have like a small sink, a cooktop. It's 2-burner electric, a huge vent above it. Below it is a washer dryer combo. There are no shelves, no cabinets, no anything in here to put your stuff in. So automatically, you're going to put something in to be able to put, a knife and a pot and a plate, kind of thing. And we got a minute left, guys. And then he's got like they put every apartment in Japan, it's mandatory to put in an escape rope of some kind. An escape rope, a ladder, something that, the tenant, the person living there, can use. They even have these dividers that you can just break. They're very easy to break. So you can get to the next apartment if you need to escape. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that works. All right. And then he's like, how would you put the furniture in? They had a window. It was about this wide. It only opened about that far. Then they had a bigger window on the other wall. It was regular, like regular size, 2 foot wide window, probably about 3 feet tall. But it had a catch on it. And you have to have the window closed, release the catch, and then you can open the window, and it only goes so far even when you release it. And then you have to force it to go beyond that point. So I'm like, what is the purpose of the escape ladder? Because you're not going to do that if you're freaking out. And I've seen some of them that are fantastic. Like I could actually see myself living in it. And they want it like $900 a month for this place. And he's shown bigger that have been less expensive. But here's the thing with him. I watch another guy who does tours in Japan. And he shows tiny houses. But he shows older tiny houses. Tiny apartments. And they're 1,000 times better as far as like space and room than the ones that they're currently building. It's like some of these buildings took like a tiny apartment and divided it in half. I see no one saying that they need more time. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pull prompt number 9 and prompt number 10. You can do these at your leisure. There's no sense for me to set a alarm for everybody. So we're just going to go in here, and we're going to pick number 9 and number 10. So the next one is add a border. And then prompt number 10 is, let me see. Free texture. You can put texture on here any way you want. You can use string, twine, yarn, fabric, hot glue, however you want to add some texture to this. Maybe you want to put some sandpaper on it, start it from scratch. I don't know. But whatever it is that you want to do. What are you doing? No. Cause. But yeah, so this one is free texture. You can use anything that you want to do that, to accomplish that effect. And you don't need time, so I'm going to turn this off. So if you would like to post your creation in the group, we would love to see it. And you can post it by simply going over to my Facebook group. You can find that in the description below. There's a link that takes you directly over to my Facebook group. If you would like to get a copy of the list that we use, this is a link to my Google Drive where you will find this doc. As long as you have the link, you can pick up the list for this. So get down, go. I've done all those quarterly projects. I have them all done. And, all the ones that are already going out are labeled. I have a few more to do, but mostly they're labeled. And so we're going to be making pokey tools. And I was going to go with the short pins, but then I said, you know what? No, let's make them bigger so we can get more space on our hand. So we made them bigger. And so they're, I think you have like about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of pokables. And all the bits and parts and pieces are in here that you need to put it together. And if anybody's interested, let me know. These are $8 with shipping. So if you would like $8, that includes the shipping. Because the shipping is like pretty standard at $5. And I don't want to make anybody pay $10 to get one of these. So we'll say $8, okay? That includes shipping. So if you want to grab one of those, you let me know. And just email me or text me or whatever. But in the interim, I've got to get off of here because the light is killing me right now. I'm in the middle of a migraine. But I love you guys. And remember, if you want to cyber stalk me, click on more in the description box below. If you would like to get on my Happy Mail list, send me an email at the email address in the description, and I will happily add you to the Happy Mail list. Just remember that you need to provide me some shipping information in order for me to send that. I've had people go, oh, add me, and I've gone, okay, what's your address? And they're like, oh, I'm not giving you that information. Well, then don't tell me to add you. What else? If you want to cyber stalk me, you can do that through the description below. All you have to do is click on more, and it's going to tell you my email address, my Instagram, my Facebook group, my Patreon, my Ko-Fi. It's all down there. My Etsy store, everything. So go down there and, have a blast. Play with it. Also, if you want to create a playlist with some of your favorite videos of mine, I'd appreciate that. Put it on your channel. And then people who come into your channel will go, well, let me look at this playlist. And they will find out who the tribe is. That's it, guys. That's all I have for you. I love you guys to pieces. Please stay hydrated, stay warm, and stay well. I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.